All right, I think we are ready to go. Okay. Heyya, how's it going? I hope you are doing well, and welcome to the stream. So we are going back again to the city of Nusa Kambangan, and we are going to continue with the build. Okay, so right now it's 9 a.m. in the morning, and maybe I'll be streaming for about an hour or two. So yeah, that's the plan. And here we are. This is what we built on the last stream. So we added more residential area along this line here, and also a little bit of industrial area on this corner right here. And in this one, I am going to maybe we can build some more along this coastline right here. So yeah, maybe we are going to work on this coastal area. So that's my initial plan. Okay, so let's see. Let's look around a little bit and check on our city. So the environment is a little bit. This is probably we just need some more time, so we are going to just ignore it for now. But the rest of the stats is pretty good, so we don't have anything to worry about. And maybe I'm just going to rebuild some of these houses that doesn't fit the style for the surrounding area, like a lot of this European style building. This is a little bit too much. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but there's a rooster sound in the background. Okay, so we just added some more zones along this line right there. Just to fill the a little bit of space that we got right there. Oh yeah, on the last one we added Sims into our city. We added Bob. Let's see, where is Bob? So he's still living here, not moving out yet. I guess he liked the house right here. Okay, I think there's not much that we can need to do. Maybe I'll just rezone some of these buildings because this is a little bit too much. And yeah, I think we can start working on this area right here. So a bunch of you asked me about how I work on my coastline. So maybe I'm going to I think I'm going to show you a little bit how I'm doing my coastline. So we can start with flattening this piece right here. I'm thinking about maybe having a little bit maybe like a ferry, passenger ferry or a car ferry terminal along this area right here. And maybe we can also add some more marina into this area. So let's see. So we flatten that part right there, and I'm using the quick level brush right here, and I'm just going to flatten this area all the way. We got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Well, I think we can extend a little bit right there. And just maybe make it 12, I think. 9, 10, and 12 right there. It should be 12. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12. So we got 12 tiles that we can work on for this area right there. And right here, let's see. Okay, how are we going to do this? So I'm thinking of a little bit of work area along this line right there. So we are not going to do much right here, but I think we can make our arena area along this line right here. So let's do that. And I'm just going to flatten this all the way up here, I guess. It's a little bit easier, not really easier, but I think it's better to work on the cliff area right here with some cliff like this instead of just a nice slope beach like this for the marina area. So we're just going to do that. And as usual, for this marina area, yeah, we're going to fix this later, but for now I'm just going to extend and add a little bit of like the overall layout for this area right here. And I think we can extend this all the way through here. Right there. Okay, so we got that going right there. I'm not entirely sure yet how are we going to connect to this part right there, but so we got this part here, and I think we can flatten this like that. Remove this edge right there, and then here we can make a little bit opening right there, and then extend this area all the way like that, I guess. Yeah, there you go. And of course we need to make sure that this is not too deep, so have it like that. Okay, I think that's pretty good, and we can extend this a little bit right there. All the way through here, and we need a little bit more tiles right here, maybe 3. Yeah, I think 3 should be good enough. Oh, hello Brandon. Welcome. Oh, you love this game. Same, I love it too. There you go, and then let's work on this part right here. I think we can dig this a little bit deeper, so just so we will get like a darker blue color, so like this one right here, and extend this all the way like that, and then all the way through here. Okay, there you go. We can make a little bit bridge right here later, or maybe something like this. Let's see if we can get the rainbow bridge for this part right here. We need more space for the rainbow, so let's see how far we need to extend. So we got the rainbow right there, but I'm not entirely sure if we really if I really want this, because like this is too much infrastructure, I think. Yeah, we are going to ignore that and just make this opening for the boat and ships to go through here. So let's work fix this again. Yeah, I think that's big enough opening for the boat to go through. And then here we can just maybe just leave 2 tiles. I need a little bit more water area for this part right here, but if we only have 2 tiles right there, I don't think it would be enough. So yeah, I think we need to extend this a little bit more. So let's fix this part right there. Let's zoom in a little closer so the brush size would adjust perfectly. So let's replan this part right here. So this is 3 tiles that we can work on. I really don't want to destroy this network, so we're just going to use these 3 tiles right there. Let's have this all the way like that, and then we can't use 3 tiles to flatten that, so let's use this, and it's all flattened all the way through here. Let's fix this little part right here. There you go. And then here we are going to extend this, maybe add 2 more tiles to this area. So okay, well, let's add 3. There you go, all the way to there. Then here we can extend this like that, and maybe add some more line right here. Okay, that should be good enough. And then here we can extend this all the way like that. This is the same. Yeah, this is the same same grid. And then we need to fix this short line a little bit right there. Okay, we got that going, and then there you go. So we got 4 tiles right here, and if we have a network, we can have 1 and then 2 right there. So I think it's pretty good. And we also have 4 tiles right here. Just need to fix this little edge right there. Do it again. And there you go. Okay, I think that should be good enough. Then here let's see how we're going to make this a little bit more interesting. Okay, maybe like that. There you go. This is just the overall layout for this area. We are going to add a little bit more details later on some of this part right here. So we're going to worry about that later. For now, we are going to smoothen this part right here, just so it will be looks much nicer than this. So let's do it like that. This is the soften. I need a little bit more edge, I think, for this part right here. Can't really see anything because of the darker blue color. So just need to look at the how the brush looks like. So as you can see, there's a little bit of jump right there, and we can smoothen this part right here. There you go. Looks much nicer and softer transition for the color. Okay, so we got that going right there. And I think for the ferry terminal, instead of along this line right here, we can put it here, I guess, because we already got this area right here. It would be nice to see some ships going through this part. So let's do it right here. Let's see. I'm just going to use the passenger ferry terminal. I think would be suitable for this area here, and maybe this one. So I got that one right there, and we need a little bit of streets right here. I don't want the automata to go to here, so I guess we can just do pet malls right here. Pet malls right there. A little bit of bus stop right here, I think. That's yeah, let's just use this one right there. It should be fine facing these directions, because at least it touched this road right here. So we are good right there. And then here we can have let's use the underground parking. This one right here. Maybe right there. don't want the automata to go to pile up on this area, so we're just going to cut the network right there. Okay, that should be pretty good. This is the same building. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, no. Let's try again. But I will keep this two right here. This is medium well sims, and this is the high well sims. And we can leave this bar right here. Let's see if we got any traffic. We got one worker walking to here, but we don't have any commute going outside, maybe because of this bridge right here. No, we still don't have any. That's probably because a lot of this road is much faster to go outside instead of this ferry right here. Okay, we're just going to continue for now, and here I'm just going to extend this avenue all the way like that, I guess. So we got the passenger ferry right there, and then here I think we can add the car ferry terminal right here. So let's cut this part all the way through there, and I'm just going to use the main B car ferry terminal, so not the one that have the tram network, but the default one. So this one right here. I think this is going to drop the elevation if we plop it right here. Let's see. Yeah. So if you see something like this, when you plop something, it drop the land a little bit like that. What you can do is make sure that the elevation difference between this land and the land underwater, so along this line right here, is not too steep. So let's fix this part right here. I will just show you. So this is a little bit too much elevation difference right there, and what we can do actually is increase the elevation a little bit right there. So I think we need about 2 tiles for the car ferry terminal. So let's do it. Let's count this. Let's plop this again. Let's see. So right there should fit. I think we can go like this because we got this straight network right there. So if we have this part right here, this go like that, and if I plop the ferry right here, I think it can we need to remove this part a little bit. So if we go like that, the one-way road need to be here. This is going to need some more space, I think. So along this part right here, and we need to extend this 2 tiles more. There's just too much elevation difference, so it needs some time to have this flattened all the way that. So this is all flattened. Now we can use the I think we can use the hole digger right here and then dig like maybe 15, and then another 15 and then 15 right there. So as you can see, there's not much elevation difference around here, and let's see if this is going to work. We still need some more, so 15 is a little bit too much. Let's flatten this again. And then here, since we already have 15 right here, I think we can increase this. Maybe make it just 10. Raise this into 10 right there, and then here let's try 5 right here, and let's see. Okay, we still need some more. Okay, bear with me, this is going to be into a little bit of trial and error. And a lot of this dust right here need to settle. Okay, let's try to flatten this all the way right there, and then I believe we only need 2 tiles for the ferry to be underwater. So let's see if this is going to work. Yeah, we don't actually need much right there. And now because of the street tiles all the way like that, this is it flattened all the area all the way through here. That's loud. Let's try again. This is why on my gameplay you see harsh cut for the ferry area, because it took me a lot of trial and error trying to plop the ferry properly. Okay, let's try again. Let's just put a little maybe let's just 2 meters right there. 2, 6, and then so this is 8. Let's see if we, oh my god, we need some more. So this is just 8 difference to this, and the issue is we need 2 tiles right there, so I need to place it right here. Okay, I need to place it right here, but this is going to require this little edge right here to be flattened. So let's have this all the way up. Maybe like that. It's a little bit. It's a little bit hard to track this. Okay, so something like that. And let's just to be safe, let's just flatten on the edge right here. And if this is not going to work out, I think I'm just going to deal with the beach area a little bit later. wow, just how much is the difference right here. I've been clicking for a while, but still doesn't want to flatten. There you go. And then let's do a little bit right there, and then okay, hopefully this is enough. Let's give it a try again. Still a little bit elevation difference right there. I think this is this part right here is the issue, so we'll try again one more time. Yikes, that's really loud, sorry about that. So for this part right here, I think I can use this one. So I need to make sure this is not too steep, so I think we can click along this line right here. There you go. Okay, I think we can work with this. Now flatten this part right here. It's just to be safe, let's add some more right here. There you go, and then right there. So it should work with this. If it doesn't work, I'm not sure how. I'm not sure where the issue if it is still doesn't work. So let's try it right there. Oh wow, still need the elevation. Still an issue right there. Need the dust to settle quicker. Yeah, the problem is this. This is too high, but it shouldn't be a problem because I already reduced the elevation difference right there, so it should be fine. Because this is what I did on the wheel river junction, so I make it work like this. So I'm not sure why this is the problem now. Maybe because of the different not station, but the terminal that I use here. I haven't checked the configuration for this one right here. So let's try again. So right there, she still want to drop the elevation right there. So I guess we are just going to deal with this just so it won't be wasting too much time. So now we are just going to clean this up a little bit. That's probably because of the there's the threshold I forgot the properties name, but there is something that you can adjust to make sure that the building is not can conform with the slope a little bit better, I guess. Okay, so we are just going to do it like that, and this is going to force the since we're going to have a little bit of elevation difference, I think we can extend this a little bit more right here. Right there, and then plop our car ferry terminal right there, I guess. Now let's work on this part right here. This is going to be I think we can cut this part right there, and then here we're just going to go like that, and then right there so we got that flatten. As there you go, we can use this part right here as the reference. There you go. But this is going to cause an issue with the ferry spawn, so let me move away. Even with that far, we are still that's still too much. Okay, let's plop this again all the way through here, I guess. Let's just, since we can't do that, so let's just do it like this. There's a little bit texture issue right there. I can see the wave, but we can but we're still able to plop the tiles, so this is actually not underwater. There you go. Shouldn't be an issue with the spawn right there, and we can just have this. This is all flattened all the way through here, and we need this part right here, like that. Let's just have a harsh corner right there. Then here, maybe yeah, I guess we can go like that. This is a little bit too much, I think. Just so it will be aligned, I think we are going to need to move the ferry to this part right here. Okay, let's raise this a little bit right there. No need to worry with this like texture right here, because we are going to wrap this area with some seawalls later on, so it's going to hide this weird texture right here. So there you go, and let's move away. Okay, that's not too much at least. And we can plop this right here. There you go. And this should align to this avenue right here. Like that, and then we can extend this all the way through there. Oh, hi, hello Chandra Sivaram. Thank you. Glad that you like it. And right here, yeah, I don't think I'm going to use a roundabout for this part right here. I'll just stick with this. Everything like that, maybe. I don't want this weird angle right there. So for this part, I think we're just going to ignore this, I guess. So we got 4 tiles right here. I think it would be what should be appropriate for this part right here. I'm thinking about some parking lots, I guess. So some parking lots right here, and then for this part right here, maybe some commercial zones. And I can't put tiles right here, so I think we are going to need to flatten this a little bit. There you go. And since this is the edge of this terminal, so I think it's okay for this part, but this can be used for some commercial zones, I think. So let's do pet malls right there, and then some maybe medium density right there. Trees to stop the waves reaching the main road. We are going to put some sea walls later, so it should be enough to stop the waves. And for this part right here, I'm just going to use the Scotty modular parking. So this one right here. Just click right there. So one right there, and then another one right here. And these two should be just the straight one, all the way like that. I need a little bit more variations with the cars. Let's plop some more. Right there. There's so many these colors. I need another color for this area. Oh well. Okay, I think that's good enough. Let's just zone something along this line right here, just so we get rid of this no electricity. So we got this, and then right here on one of this, let's just remove the transit enable network right there, just so we don't get any automata piling up along this area right here. So we got that going, and then Let's see. So for this part right here, I saw I think there's a lighthouse that we can use. Why is the terrain too steep? I haven't used this one before, so I want to test how it looks like. So let's plop this here. Okay, this is more for rural area, I think. So we're going to put a lot of zones right here, so I don't think this is appropriate for this area. We can remove that for now, and let's just add the seawalls for now. Okay, excuse me for a second, I need to open the mic. Alright, okay, I'm back. Just need to check on my cat. I'm not sure why he's calling me. Okay, I think for this part right here, I might need to smoothen this edge a little bit with this terrain, so let's do it like this. Okay, something like that, and maybe a little bit more right here, because this is going to be a little bit the seawalls is going to be here, so I think this is need to go down a little bit. So that's what I want to avoid. Okay, so just to be safe, let's just use this part. Use this ticker right there. Let's raise this a little bit, and then we can drag this again. From there, and then also from here. Okay, there you go. I think we can put the seawalls right there. And then here, let's put the ferry again. Yeah, that's pretty good. There's no issue right there. And here, so we got that all flattened right there. I just need to make this into a nice into an area that I can work on. So we need to, I'm just going to use this digger razor again. There you go. Now I think we can put our seawalls right here. So let's raise this part a little bit. Okay, that's pretty good, I think. Now let's put our seawalls. I'm just going to use the reprop seawalls for this part right here. So scroll all the way down. this part right here. And then here, let's see. Maybe like that, or maybe we can put it right there. Since this is a little bit, there's a little bit of slope right here, this is not really working well, I think. So let's just put it right there, and then here we can use some extended one. And these two tiles right here. I don't think I need any of that, I guess. So maybe a little bit up. Like that. Maybe let's just use the smaller one right there. And for this part right here, this is going to be, because there's a little slope right here, this is going to be a little bit of an issue. So let's try it like this. Right, we got that elevated. Maybe I'll just use the diagonal for this, I guess. Have something like that. Well, I think it depends on the area and the how the seawalls itself, but I think it works pretty well. You can see, maybe you can use Japan as a reference. Because a lot of the coastal area is using seawalls, and also Jakarta is also having some seawalls, but in case of Jakarta it's not really working well because well, a lot of issue with the Jakarta itself and the location, so it's not really something that you can generalize, I think. Okay, so for this part right here, just difference, there's a terrain difference to here, so this is going to be, well, we can't really see the slope right here, so I think we can ignore this part and then just let's see how we are going to handle this part right here. Maybe use this. Right there. There. Then we can just plot the straight one for the rest of this. There you go. And we can plot the walls all the way to this part right here, and we can reserve this beach area, I guess. And these two tiles right there, let's do it like that. And there's two tiles spare right here. I'm going to use this one right there. Okay, I think that is pretty good enough, I guess. We don't have any demand for commercial, so let's just turn this into residentials and see if we got something growing right there. And then here, so we got these two tiles right here. I'm not sure what's appropriate for this part. Maybe like a landmark building. Let's see. I don't think we like a telecommunication tower. I don't think that's appropriate for this. Or maybe this restaurant right here. Well, I'm thinking about having this one along this area, so let's not have this right there. Let's just pretend that this is an old area that has a lighthouse. This is a new addition, so we got this old lighthouse still functioning right there, I guess. Yeah, we can pretend pretend it like that. Pretend that's the case for this lighthouse, and then we can plop a parking lot right here. Not really a parking lot, I guess. Just have some pet malls for this area. There you go. And then this part right here, not entirely sure, maybe pet malls. Or maybe like little shops right there. Okay, I think we can call it done for this part right here, and I just need to hide these rough edges, and we are just going to use some of this giraffe flora to hide this. Let's just use these bushes right here. There, and let's leave some part, and we are going to plop this with some rock and stone, I guess. And I can't plop this underwater, so for this part right here we are just going to use the this one, the cattails. There you go. And make sure we hide this this part right here. So you can't really see the transition between this rock and the seabed right there. A bit more right here, and then there. And for the rest of this, I'm going to plop some rock and stone, I guess. I also have this SM2 breakwater concrete. I'm not sure if this is going to look nice for this area here, but maybe we can give it a try. Go. not really sure about that, but I think we're just going to leave this leave it like this for now. Oh, hi, hello, Alex Hernandez. Welcome, and thank you. So we got that going, and then here, what should we have along this line right here? Maybe okay, so at least for this part right here, I'm just going to use some more of these sea walls, because that's because I think that's the appropriate one. But for this part right here, we are going to use some marina, I guess. So let's do that, and let's flatten this right here, and I'm going to need a bit of diagonal right here, so this is already good enough. Okay, maybe have it like that, and we can have something like that. This is like a resort for this for the rich Sims. And let's continue with these sea walls right here. Have it like that, and then here this is going to be just one tile, I think. Or maybe let's do it like this. Have two right there, and then we can use little stairs right here. And then here we can have a little corner, I think. Right there, and okay, we can just use the straight one for this. Maybe another this one, and this is going to be, there's a little bit difference right here, but I think we can just use this one, and it should be fine. And for the rest of this is going to be like that all the way through there. Okay, that should be good enough, and I think we can now work on this part right here. And I am going to, oh wow, I forgot that I actually flattened this area already, so let's do it again. So here, and since we got that, I think I'm going to do it like this now, like that. And then here let's just use the regular one. There, and then we just need two tiles for this part right here. All facing wrong. Should be this one. There you go. So we got this area that we can work on, but I'm just going to plop some trees, I guess, for this part. Or if we do it like that, Yeah, I think this is pretty good, and we can zone something like that right there, since this is a pet mall. And then, so okay, I think we can call it done for this part right here, and let's move on to here. So at this part here, I'm just going to continue with this sea walls all the way through there. And here we are going to use some diagonals. And then right here, I think I need this to be flattened. Like that. And then right here, so put one right there, and then here we got this part right there. It should be good enough, I guess. And also another diagonals right there. Just this one. And we can end this part right here with that one, and then a little stairs right there, I guess. I'm not sure what's the function of the stairs, but let's just pretend that maybe we can put some boats later right there. And also, there you go. That should be enough to close that part right there. And then here we can, I think we can add the marina along this line now. So I forgot about the water, so that's why we only got the low well sims right there. Let's make sure the pipe go all the way. There you go. We took care of the pipelines. And now let's continue with this part right here. So this is going to be the marina area, but I'm also thinking about maybe like add the bike lanes along this line right here. So the bike lanes going through here and here. Yeah, I think we can do that. So let's use the so we only got this low well, so I think I don't have an issue destroying some of this. So I'm just going to go with the quick level right there. Let's do it carefully. There you go. And we can add one more tiles, I think. Alright, that's pretty good. And let's see. This is all already flattened, so it should be fine. Well, we actually got an network right there, but I don't want to. Something like this would spoil this part right here, so I'm not going to do that. But we got these twin apartment buildings right here. Maybe we can remove one of this. So let's try and see. This is 4 by. Let's do a 4 by 4 right there. And and let's see if we can get some two-way tree right there. But I'm going to keep this one, but I maybe also keep this one right there. Okay, so for this part right here, I'm going to add the bike lane first. But before the bike lanes, maybe some more zones right there, because I don't think we got any demand for, well, we actually got demand for some office right here. Let's see if that works out. Okay, for this part right here, I'm going to add the bike lanes, the flop bike. So this one right here. It's just growing into all the same building. Wow. Let's see if we can get a 2x2 for this part right here. Let's see if I do it like that. I'm hoping for some luxurious house along this line, so maybe we can keep this one, but let's grow some more of this like that. And I think we are going to keep this part also to a single family house like this, I guess, because I don't want to have some high tower along this line here. We're going to keep some of this and let the other grow on their own. So let's now work with the bike lanes. Well, this is just going to be just a straight line, so let's see, maybe like that, or perhaps we can have the bike lanes on the other side, so something like that, I guess. Yeah, let's do that. A little bit of variations right there. And then we can make it like that, I guess. I feel like this is going to be too boring if we just have bike lanes right there, but let's just give it a try for now. If I don't like it later, we can just bulldoze this and rework it again. Let's make it symmetrical to this part. So there you go, and then I keep clicking on this part on this menu. Okay, for this one, let's just go with the straight again. But maybe right here we can put some parks and plaza, I guess. So let's okay, let's just continue with the bike lane first. Then right here, I'm not entirely sure yet about this area here. Okay, let's just make this turn first, right there, and then again another straight, I guess. Right there, and then there, and then these two tiles right here, maybe a little exit for the bike. Let's see. Oh wow, we got this luxurious office right here. I think I'm going to keep this one. But crossing right there, and then another maybe like a little exit right here. Let's do corner and then go exit right here. It should be the exit south right there, and we got all this buildings, so let's use on this again. Okay, let's speed up. I think I will allow this one, but rebuild this one and also all of this. It's not too interesting for now. There's something missing along this line, but maybe we can just add the marina first and see if this area need fixing later. Okay, for the marina, going to use one of this, I guess. This is the default marina. So that is the default one. Oh, it's quite lagging because of this one building right there. Maybe because of the animation. Let's remove that. Let's see, this is a little bit too much, I think. Yeah, it looks nice, but maybe a little bit too much. Let's just go with the this one right here. It's not too much, but also looks pretty nice. Yeah, I think we can have it right there, or maybe we can have it along this line here instead. would cut the bike lanes right there, but I think we can rework this. It's quite lagging when you plop one of these because of this a lot of these animations and little details right there. And you can remove that part right there. And let's fix this bike lanes right here. So I just need this the 2 tiles right there. And I think this is 3 and this is 3. I think we can use the shelters and also the rest stop right there. So rest stop right there, and then bike pad shelters right there. And the one of this can be just the this gap right there, I guess. So there you go. And this is going to need network access, so we're just going to plop some pad malls all the way through there. Should satisfy this network access. There you go. And I'm going to keep this one, but rework some of this. Okay, there you go. And now for this part right here, let's just finish this with some modular marina. So let's let's see what else we have other than this ploppable marina right here. I'm pretty sure there's the maybe 3 to 5 restaurant that we can plop right here. If I remember correctly, it's called the glass. Forgot the actual name, but it's building with the glass, lot of glasses, windows. Let's see, it should be around here. Maybe we can use this one. I remember there's also another one right here. This one right here, so Glass House Cafe. Well, this is going to need 2 tiles, so I don't really want to rework this part right here. So maybe we can plop it along this line, I guess. Let's hide this part, and that means the need to rework this bike line again. And then that also means that we need to extend this pad malls perhaps all the way through there. So I plot the Glass House Cafe. This is need to be this is need more ground. So well, I think we can plop it along this line, I guess. Let's just have some marina along this line instead. So let's fix the bike lanes again. Put the shelters right there. And let's just plop some modular marina by NBVC along this line right here. So this one. This might be a little bit too much. let's just give it a try first. I think we just use this one without any weird variations. There should be enough space for the boat to go through, so should be pretty good, I guess. And we can have a little one right here, I think. The little one can go along this line instead. Yeah, I think we can cut this one right there, and also this one. So yes, that's allowed. And we can cut the move the bike a little bit. Let's see, I'm just going to plop this one right here. And the marina is I think I need to scroll up all the way. I kind of forgot where it is. It's all the way down, I guess. Yeah, there's one right here. There you go. Okay, I think that's pretty good. And we can just so we got these 3 tiles right here. I'm thinking about something just so it won't be too boring. Maybe we can do something like this. This is going to destroy some of that, but we can just rebuild it later. So need a little bit more. There you go. We got this flattened, and the so we got 3 tiles right there, and then here I think I can do it like that. Yeah, let's see if we can get some nice buildings growing right there. And since we got this gap right here, I can use the extender right there. And this is going to be maybe more bike shelters would be nice right there. I forgot that we got different network going on right there, so this need to swirl up right there, and then another one tiles right here. There you go, and we just need to fix this little part right here. Okay, let's continue with the NBVC Marina. Here maybe some more commercials would be good for this area. let's try another one. Oh, I got this one. I quite like this building, so and let's rezone maybe like this. We need some time for the area to grow properly. So let's just continue with this area first. I need to go up again to get the NBVC marina. This one right here. Okay, so this part we need outer corner right there and an inner corner. I think I misclicked right there. There you go. And right there and there. And okay, so this part right here, perhaps some other variations, I think. So some people are standing right there. And for this part right here, I think we can use the reprivacy wall because it has an extender that we can use to go through this ferry. So this is going to stop along this line, I guess. Not that one. But this one perhaps. Yeah, there you go. So we're going to left this for now, but that one we can fill the gap with under benches right there. And then here we're just going to use this. Not that one, but like that. And then here we can have it like that. Okay, that should be pretty good, I guess. Okay, excuse me for a second. Right, back again. So let's continue with this. Let's rebuild this one again. Okay, so for this part right here, I think it would be boring if we just have the marina again. So I'm thinking of extending this part, and maybe we can plop something along this line. So let's see. Let's see, we need to flatten this part right here. Let's do it like that. There you go. And since we got these tiles right here, we can use the quick level. There you go. 4 tiles right there, and I think we can work on this. But now I ruined this. This part right here. Okay, I think 3 should be enough, I guess. Or let's just do it like this. There you go. Okay, so we got 4 tiles right here, and I think this 4, let's just try with some maybe commercial zones. I just need something other than this marina right here to this area. So, or we can check some of the maybe 3 to 5 rewards building and see if we get anything. It's already connected. Why is it complaining? Yeah, just need some time, I guess. I'm just going to use low density, I guess, for this area, just so we don't get the same tower again and again. So we got that going, and let's just check some of the rewards building. This is looking nice actually, but this is too much for this part. So if I try to plop it right there, well, maybe I can reload this building later and through all of the other parts and just take the buildings, and we can use it on our build later. Let's see, maybe some churches. Like that. Or let's see what else we have. Oh, hi, hello Brian update. Thank you. When will you post? I still need to list the dependency, and that's the most the most annoying part of it. So I'm not sure yet when I'm going to post that, but it will be there eventually. It's just not my my main priority right now. Okay, I don't think I can use this one because, or perhaps we can do it like this. Let's see, so this one right there, and maybe have it like that. This is a really nice view for the church because it's going right here. I feel like it's kinda broke the aesthetic for this area. Even if we do that right there, maybe a mayor house for this. Oh, I'm not really sure about this. So we spare some more space right there, but I think for this part can put the parking lots again. I remember about the maybe 3 to 5 car recharge station, I think. Yeah, this one now complaining about the road access because we cut the it's looking weird. Yeah, maybe it will satisfy with that. Okay, so this one right here, 4 tiles right there, and then I think I can cut the access just so we don't have any automata piling up along this area. And then here, let's just do it again. Okay, maybe we can have a complex block of these buildings, I guess. Something like that. And for this corner right here, I'm just going to put some parks and plaza just to make this area looks a bit nicer, I guess. So let's add some gazebo right here, and then right there maybe this water balloon generator. Let's have this face. Let's switch the position. Maybe the can be right there. The balloon generator can be right there. So we got the same house, same apartment right there, and I think it looks pretty nice. And this part right here, actually, let's see, we got 3 tiles right there. Let me try this. I remember there's oh, not this one. Although it's looking pretty nice right there, so let's try again. I remember there's some sort of like a resort that I made, and I think it would fit nice right here. Just plop something just to boost this area. Though I don't really remember if this is if it's 5-3 or maybe 6-3. Well, I will keep this one, but let's try again. It's one of the R128 building. I made it for the River Junction build, but I haven't got a chance to use it yet right there. Oh no, not that one. But maybe I need have a network access right there, and let's see. I keep getting this one. Let's just stick with this one for now. And let's add the hot air balloon right there. Okay, for this part right here, I think I'm going to extend this riprap seawall. And should be let's see, maybe we can use this one instead. Right there, and then there, but of course should be, there's no boat right there. Need a proper base for this, so maybe just the regular one, so something like that. But I need this to be filled, so let's try again. Maybe there's a filler that we can use right there. So something well, not like that, I guess. Let's go through these pieces because I don't really remember all of them. So this one should be for this part right there, but well, I think I'm just going to use the other one. Yeah. Let's just stick with this one right there, and we're going to solve this later. Here let's put the benches right there. That's a mistake. This can be just like that, I guess. Just need this outer corner right there. There you go. Let's just do this. Let's just use the other. Just make it simple for now, I guess, and should be facing that directions. There you go. It still could be a lot better than this, but for now we're just going to ignore that. And then let's see, here maybe a little bit of basketball court. Just use that one. And some parking lots, I guess. Let's just use this one. Yeah, I think that should be good enough for now. Okay, for the rest of this, I quite like this one. I'll keep this. This is one of the Jason CW, I think, the flatwood apartments. So we got that going right there, but behind this we can put a little tennis court, I think. Since this is a luxurious, some sort of luxurious apartment, I think it's more appropriate if we have a tennis court right there. There you go. Got that done, and then right here, let's play. Yeah, fix that pet mall. So this is like you get blocks by the extended bike lanes, but it's actually there's a network right there, and because of this, this one right here should be able to grow properly. And then right here, well, we can actually just plop some this part right here. There you go. And we got these 3 tiles right there that we can use. I think I'm just going to plop some plaza to boost this area, but also we can plop this one. So let's cut this pet mall for now. Plop that one right there, like we pretend like this overpass have access to this building right there. Plop the pet malls again right there, and these 2 tiles can be just some plaza to let's have a different plaza. There you go. Let's speed up a little bit. Hopefully this will boost this area to grow, although yeah, we don't have any demand for that, so just need to wait a little bit more, and maybe we can upzone this part right there, and then also rezone some more residentials right there, and also let's try it right here. So we got the Euro selected. I remember it's 5x3, I think. Let me check the. I believe it's available right here. This is a pretty nice burger joint. I think we can have it right here. Yeah, I think that's let's see if we place it right there. It got like right away right there. a lot of trashes behind this network, and for some reason I put the bike lanes facing the wrong direction, so let's fix that one. It should be down here. There you go. This block is going to turn into all of this building, I guess. So let's cut this one. And let's fix this one too. And this is maybe this two is going to hide this two. So I'll just keep this for now. I got all of this growing, but I still don't get the buildings that I want. Let's scroll again, and hopefully we can find the one that I'm looking for. Are the bike lanes part of now? No, it's not. This is just a ploppable network by Phil for Hockey, I think. I put this on my mod list if you are curious about this. Just check the link on the description. Okay, let's I think one of the viewer like a while ago asking to put some stadium into the city, and maybe one day I'm going to use one of this, but at least not for now. Thank you, and welcome, Jeff. Jeff, I just call it Jeff, I guess. Okay, I'm just going to rezone all of this. I don't think I remember what the zones that I was looking for, so just keep it like that for now. We still need a lot more residentials because we barely have any demand for commercials right now. Oh, there you go. This is actually what I'm trying to grow, and it grew on their own right there. That's pretty neat, I guess. I'll keep that, and since we got a parking lot right there, perhaps can extend this streets a little bit like that, I guess. And let's do this one. There we go. Okay, I will keep this one so it looks nice. Okay, the rest of this, so we got a little bit of bike lanes going on right there, but I'm not sure if I want to extend the bike lanes all the way through here. And I remember that I plan to put some some restaurant for this area here, so I think this is going to need to remove some of that. And let's try again. So first this glass house cafe. Need to go right there, I think. It opened the water view because for some reason this is available on the water menu, so the water system menu. And so since we got that going right there, I think the bike lanes can go like this, this, and this, all the way through there, and going right there, I think. Yeah. Let's finish up the bike lane first, I think. But of course, this is going to need some road access right there, so we put the pet malls, and since that pet malls right there, this is going to need some extender, I think. So we put the extender right there. And let's see how this is going to work. Okay, I think we can do it like this. Like that, and then just put some gap, I think. Like that. And these two tiles right here, I'm just going to use some Palm Plaza by maybe 3 to 5, I think. The 5 should be appropriate for this area, I think. Okay, so one of this. Let's see if we can get the bigger palm variation. Keep getting the same one. There you go. And now it's the same size again, but I think it's fine with this. And so we got that going, and I think I'm going to zone this. Hopefully we can get a 3x2 right there, and then right here we can that's a corner right there, and then here, let's see if I do it like that. I'm not sure if we have any if I have any piece that I can use for this. Yeah, I need 2 tiles to make this work, so I think we are going to just stick with some hard corner right there. Let's put some gap right there, and then here this hard corner right there, and for this part right here, I'm just going to put another bike shelter, I think, or the rest stop right there. So we got we're going to have this bike lanes circling through this area here, so have it go like that, I guess. And for the rest of this, since we got these bike lanes, well, we are going to need some variations, because I don't think this piece right here have any extension that we can use to fill this area. So let's check the key by James Parry. So this one. No. I'm just going to stick with the reprep seawall, I think, because it has the standard one. So this one, we can plop it all the way like that. And then also here, maybe just a straight one, like not like that, but like that, I guess, or no. Let's see if I have any piece that we can use. This one right here. And there you go. It's a bit more appropriate, I think, and this is going to grow into some same building like that. So let's rezone some of that, but I'll keep this one. Oh, hi, hello Dominican Republic, welcome, and thank you. So let's rezone that, and then all the way through here. Okay, maybe some more reprep seawalls. Let's see, bigger one, because we got this building right here. Maybe it's appropriate to have like access to the water right there, and maybe we can put some boats later along this line. And okay, so I'm going to have these reprep seawalls all the way through here, and then here and here we are going to have this marina right there. So this will be on the opposite sides of this marina. So we got this marina right here later. So this reprep seawall is going to go through all the way through here, but for this part right here, let's just flatten this for now. So let's see. Okay, so we got 3 tiles right there, and maybe we can have it go like that. And then here it can go like that, I guess, or perhaps like this. And we got 3 tiles that we can fill with some zones later. Let's do it like this, and see if we can get the some of the maybe building that we had here before. So we got that, and then let's also zone that right there. And it screams the electricity, so let's just do it like this. There you go. Okay, so here we got this little area right there, and I think I can use one of the boat landing that I have for the river junction here. So let's give it a try. Yeah, maybe we can just go all the way like that, I guess, and have a little bit of commercial zones right there. The bike lanes is going to be just like that, I guess, and we have it end right here. So my initial plan is to have this all the way through here, but I don't think that would be, or maybe let's just give it a try. Maybe we can have it like this instead. Yeah, and we can have the bike lanes going through there and there, and then this part right here can be like that, I guess. Okay, first let's do the bike lane first while we are here. So corner right there and another corner right there. This will need a little bit of switch right here, and also this is going to exit right here, I guess. So something like that. And there's these two tiles right there, can be just this gap right here, or maybe we can close the gap and just have the straight one. Not diagonals, but the straight one right here. And yeah, just a little bit more. What's the shadow? Okay, we need a little bit of switch right here, and also this one is going to be just straight like that, and the for this part right here, let's just have it like that, and then we can have the gap, a little gap right here, I think. There you go. So we got that going, and I'm going to put the little boat landing that I have before to here. Not I have. I mean the one that I use for the river junction. So let's give it a try along this line. Need to scroll all the way up because it's early on the park menu. Just a little bit more. A little bit more. It's too much menu here. I think I miss it. Should be. Okay, so this one right here. Okay, now that I see it like that, I guess it needs to be along this line. And we can zone something right there, I guess. And then let's fill these seawalls to complete this area. Need to be the riprap seawall again, so this one, and maybe a little bit of some water exit right there. Maybe some pipe. It's a little bit too much, I guess. We can use the same one with this, I think. Maybe let's have it right there. There we go, and then we can just use the straight one for this. Right there. And then also let's remove this one, and there you go. And since we got this seawalls attached to this building right here already, so let's just have it all the way to there. There you go. We just need another outer corner and then a straight one. there and right there, and the outer corner should be up here, this one. There you go. Okay, that's I think that's good enough. We just need to have this growing now. And then right here, so let's see, maybe some high density. Right there. And well, perhaps let's just do it like this instead. And then let's just use some diagonal filler for the rest of this. So this building actually have a transit network like right there. So we got the automata going through like that and piling up along this line. So let's just remove that and rebuild the network, just so we don't have any automata going inside this building. So right there, and I'm going to put some diagonal filler, I think, for this part right here. And for that one, I think I'm just going to use the hello Investor Play. Welcome. Let's see, where do I put the diagonal filler? Well, I think this one right here. Okay, so this one, can put one right there. It's another one with billboard, and again this woman show up. I'm not sure who she is. Let's try again until we got another variations. Okay, that's a bit better. And then for the rest of this, let's see, maybe the flower one right there. And so we got these two tiles right there, and we can just zone the area, I think. Have this facing that and that, and I think these two can be a parking lot perhaps. So let's get 1x2, so this one. And then this two right here can also be just another parking lot perhaps. And we can just remove the network access to avoid the automata piling up on this area. And we can just rezone some of this, I guess. Maybe just all the way through here. Okay, we got that done. I'm not going to touch this area for now, so we're just going to plop some trees to maybe some of this flora. And then make sure to add some trees. Just use this Norway maple. There you go. Going to think too much about this for now, so we're going to ignore that, and then let's have the seawalls covering this area at least. So let's do it So this is going to be a diagonal all the way through here, so let's at least fix this part right here. Let's do it like that. There you go, we got a proper diagonal right there, and then this is going to be just straight like that. Should be fine. And have another proper diagonal right there all the way through here. Okay, I think that should be enough for the sea walls. So let's plot this. I'm going to let this one growing into another buildings. Okay, for the sea walls, let's just do it like that. This is going to be there, and then diagonal there, and this is going to be the diagonal one like that, and also diagonal right here, but just one tile. There you go. And then this is going to be 1 and 2. This is going to be a straight one like that, and there. But perhaps maybe for the sake of a little bit of variations, we can put a little bit of stairs right there, although I'm not sure what's the function of this. And then right here our sims keep yawning. Bob, oh, it's already Bob the second, so the original Bob already died, I think. Okay, let's finish this little part right here, and we can ignore it. Ignore the rest of this for now. And for this part right here, I'm just going to fill this with some MMP later on, I think. We got radio station. This is a bit weird. Let's just rezone that. But this is also looking pretty weird. I think I'm just going to use the low density right there, and let's go with medium density for this part right here. Okay, I will keep this one because it looks nice for this area. And the rest of this, I think we can let's try to finish this part right here. So this sea walls is going to be finish this one right there, and then another one right here, there. And then the rest is going to be just diagonal one right there and there. And the rest of this, I'm thinking about having some marina, but now that I look at it again, we barely have any space along this line that we can use for marina. So let's give it a try at least. Maybe. So let's see. So we got 1, 2, at least these 2 tiles that we can work for the marina part, because I need this to be like that here, unless we I'm not really sure about this, but let's try it like this. go, and one more right there. So we extend the land a little bit just so we get the just so we can get the marina part along this line here. And I think we can zone something like that right there. I will look for some decorations that would be appropriate along this this corner right here, but for now I'm just going to use the zones and have some residentials growing. I accidentally plopped something right there. Okay, so this one can go right there, and then this one can go there, and the diagonal outer corner left, so this one can be there and like that. Can use this uneven here also. Okay, so this is going to be some marina right here, and this is going to be right there, and then can use this one to close that up. So this is going to be some marina, and the rest of this it to be the diagonal. There you go. Okay, we handle the diagonal part, and then okay, now that I look at it again, I think we can plop some marina along this line right here. Yeah, I think along this line. And then, yeah, since we got some boats right here later, this is, we can't have here, we can have it here, so we'll keep this part right there. But now that I think we can remove this part there, and then have our boat landing here, I think. And with that we can zone that area like that, and do it like that, I guess. So let's make sure let's plot the boat landing first. Okay, not that one. Need to scroll up a little bit. So this one right there. There you go. There's still enough space for this little boat to go through right there, so should be fine right that. And with this we got these two zones that we can use. So I'm happy with that. But this let's try it like that. Or maybe we can have a 4x3, I think. Let's try like that. And since we got 3 tiles right here, and I think we can put some parking lots. So let's go with that. Maybe we can remove this one and replace it with bus stop, I think. Need to scroll all the way up because this is already down the menu. part yang di menu. And sometimes later I think I'm going to add some metro into this area. So let's just use this one with some trees. And we can now take care of the marina area. We don't have any demand for commercials, but I think some of this will add demands later, so let's keep some of this. And also this one, I guess. Okay, back to the marina again. Should be nearby these items. Okay, so this one. Like that. And with that, I think we need to place it here, and have this one just a little part right here. I think some little boat right there, but I need the thinner one. Put that one right there, and the smaller one should be along this line, I guess. There you go. I think that's enough space for this pier right here, and also this one. Yeah, the graphic is timeless, I think. It's quite appropriate to have this one right here, so I'll keep this, but we need to rezone this area. And also let's rezone this part right there. Just going to stick with low density, I think, or perhaps we can let's see some of the probable commercials, because waiting for the demand would take some time, I guess. And see some of the small building that we can use right there. I'm hoping for some under burger joint. I think this little chairs are right here. Would be appropriate. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Let's finish this pier right here. There you go, and then another one right there. Let's use the proper one. This one, no, this one right here. There you go. So we got that going, and I think now that we put this boat right here, I don't think we have enough space for this boat right here. So let's see. Maybe like that. Or maybe we can remove this one and then just use this area right here instead. But for this area, I'm just going to use the smaller boat. Why do I plop that right there? So something like that. So the smaller bird can go to this area, but the bigger one needs to go along this line right here. And let's see if we can place the curved one. So this one right here. Yeah, I think that's good enough. Now let's finish the marina. It's proper closing right there, and then another proper closing right here. We finally got some ferry going through. There you go. Just need to fill this area with some residentials for it to show up. What is going on right here? Okay, now let's fill this little too right here. Some benches right there, and this one right here. There you go. We managed to fill the entire coastline, I think. Just need some of this to grow into nicer building. And I think we can finish up this area with some MMP for the this edge right there, just to make sure it looks nicer. So again, I'm just going to use the cattails again. And we are also going to plop some broken stone, I guess. And I don't know if you guys would like to see some corals right here. Maybe we can plop some corals because we got transparent water right there. So basically we are just redoing the river junction of part 3 again, I guess. Go, just need to finish up the hiding this rough edges right there. Okay, that should be good enough for this part. Now just this area here. And I just remember that I missed one restaurant that I want to use. One of the might be 325, the Catalina restaurant. But I think we can plop it right here, I guess. So along this line. Okay, for this one, since we don't have the sea walls, this is looking a little bit weird, I guess. Let's not have too much of this. I think this line right here is good enough. but maybe we can just add a little bit of this cattails. But for this line right there, maybe the appropriate would be some rocks and stones. So let's give it a try. But before that, let's see where we can place the Catalina restaurant. Right here should be. We already have too much along this line right there, so I don't think we can have one right there. But perhaps we can have one right here instead, or maybe right here. I think here would be the place for it, and for that we might need to remove this. And then place the restaurant right there. So this one right here, the Catalina restaurant. Maybe we can have it right here and have the basketball court going through there. But let's try it right there first. So if we put it right here, the edge is not really touching this part, so I think that's good enough. But we need to rework these sea walls, and for that I think and while we are here, let's also do this. I don't think this appropriate like that. Maybe like that. Okay, so back with this, fixing this line. This is another riprap sea wall, I think. Okay, so this one. Kinda blocking the get blocked by the rock texture right there. So maybe we can do it like this instead. Let's put the stairs right there, and the closing would be this one right here. Oh hi, hello Blood Drop. Yeah, live again. So welcome. Okay, so let's use this one right here instead. You can see it's not blocking the path to this area, to this restaurant. So I think that's good enough. We just need to hide this this little part right there, but I think we can use cattails for that. There you go. Okay, I think that's pretty good. And we just need to place the basketball court again. I'm just going to use the other one that doesn't have the concrete texture. So this one, it it will blend with the grassy texture around it. This boat just got stuck right there because of this. Alright, I think that's good enough, I guess. Just need some of this to grow some more, so just going to wait for that. But before that, let me sip some water first. I've been talking for about I think it's 2 hours 2 hours non-stop, and it's quite thirsty. Okay, I am going to keep this one. This will looks nice for this area, but this needs to go because we already have this white building. Instead of that, I need this to face proper directions, maybe like that. Okay, so we got it going. We finished this part and also this little part right here. And now I think we just need to finalize this with some MMP, at least for this area here. So here, well, perhaps some civic buildings like a church or something. We can plop church right here, I guess. Just to make it like an appropriate residential area. Just going to use the one of the MedP 325 church, so this one right here. Right there, and since we got that going, I think this is this one can go, and also this one, and I'm going to keep already historic, so, and I'm going to zone that for some residentials, just so we get the more residentials area. So we got that going, and then here I need some more, since this is 4x3 and it only provides like 160, so that's not good enough. Let's just use medium density right there. And let's get back to here. Let's just finish this with some MMP flora, so something like that. And then let's do the bushes. And maybe some feather grass. So this one. It's like an abandoned staircase, I guess. People used to use this part, but they forgot about it, and all the weeds now growing and covering the area. That's too much, but let's just should be enough. And then let's use the maple evergreen. I think we can leave it be like that. Parking spot, we already got a lot of parking spot around here, so now this one right here, since we got this apartment right there, I think we can maybe turn this into another parking spot, but also this is looking pretty nice, so I'm not entirely sure about that, but I think we can use this part right here for a parking spot. So this one can be the just going to use the like that, and the straight one right there. And then this part, let's rezone some of this because I don't want to have too much same building growing. And this hopefully we can get a 4x2 right there. There you go. But this one now growing into this, so let's try again. Maybe 4x3, and also 4x3 right here. Oh no, let's just go with 2x2. Okay, I think we are pretty much done with this part right here, and also this one. Yeah, I think we can finish up with the I don't know, maybe some corals. I don't really go live on TikTok anymore because the setup is a little bit too hard, and also I want to focus on the YouTube instead, so I'm just going to go live on YouTube, I think, for now. And just upload the TikTok is just to dump some more of the contents. I want to gather all the audiences into this channel instead. Okay, so for this part right here, we are just going to finish this up with some more I think the corals. So let's give it a try. You know what? Let's save our progress first. We already got this far without saving. That's really dangerous. Thank God that we don't have any crashes. Alright, it's growing into this, and I think I'm going to keep this one. And then also this one, it looks pretty nice. I will keep this one too. Okay, now let's save again, because I make historical, just so I don't forget about it later. And now let's give it a try with the coral. So let's see, this is going to be the smaller, similar to the river junction, so we're just redoing the river junction again, I guess. Just to add more texture to this area, instead of just this bland blue colors right there. I think it would be much nicer to have this. But also not to go, let's leave a little bit of space like this to this area. And I think we need more marina here just so we can see more boat going through this area. So okay, let's just go with the outline first. Then we can add more details later on. Okay, that should be good enough for this. And okay, let's go all the way through there. The dark blue will hide some of this, so it will transition quite well, I guess. And also, I believe the corals doesn't grow on the where there's no sunlight, so let's okay. I think this is enough with that, with the large one, and let's see if we can add more detailing with the smaller one. It's not too much difference right there, so I think I can ignore that, and maybe add a little bit of dolphins right there. It's quite hard to remove that. Let's see if I can get another variations for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Maybe like that, I guess. Let's see. A little bit more right there. And yeah, I think that's quite enough. Some divers, I think. He is playing with these dolphins. There you go. And for the rest of this, we are going to fill this with some this rock right here. But I think let's try the gray and the there is the gray one, and this is the darker one. I think I'll stick with the darker one. Just need to add a little bit of variations to this area. Something like that. And we can finish it up right there, I think. Don't need too much of that, but let's try another this rock right here, but just to add another like a little bit of variations to this area. And we are going to fill the rest of this with some more flora later. So one more right there. Okay, I think that's good enough. Now we can finish this up with some more flora. Let's use the, I'm going to use the other cattails, I think, the bigger one. So this one right here. Hopefully we can plop it underwater. Yeah, we can. Let's just pretend it's seaweed, although it doesn't look like seaweed, I guess. The ferry is quite busy going through this area. Perhaps that's a little bit too much, I guess. Let's just slip some more right there, and maybe I'll just use the giraffe cattails again, because it looks a bit much brighter than this one. We need to scroll all the way up. Just a little bit more, I think. I need to remove some of this menu, really. Okay, a little bit more. Right there. This one. Okay, see, this is much brighter than this one, so it looks more. You can see it clearly than this one. Go. Yeah, underwater forest. Planning to create forest underwater. Okay, I think that should be enough, I guess. I don't think I have anything else that we can put to decorate this area. I'm not sure if I can plop this one underwater. Yeah, I can't do that here. But I can do it right there, so a little bit of reddish color. There you go. And last one should be this little corner right here. We're just going to plop some more giraffe flora, I think. So let's just use this bushes right here. The appropriate one for this part, maybe like a little lighthouse or something, just so the ship can navigate into this area properly. But I don't have any that we can use for now, so we're just going to plop this. And maybe later we can add the proper building for this area, maybe like a drawbridge or something. I'm not sure yet. Yeah, for now it's just some trees, I guess. Green wall for the city. Yeah. All right. I think that's it. Yeah, we managed to build this add this area into our city. Okay, so there's quite a lot of ferry traffic actually. So we got one right there, and also a lot more right here. It's like 500 pedestrians and cars, and some of this is going right there, and all of this is what is this weird line right here? I guess the no, not that one. What is this graphic glitch, I think? Okay, I think that's it. Let's save our progress again. Okay, I've been streaming for more than 2 hours, I think. So yeah, and I need to take care of something. So I think we can call it done for this stream. Can you go live again? Not sure when, but maybe tomorrow I will be streaming again, but no promise. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. We got Polo Drop, we got Investor Play, we got Dominica Republic, we got Jeff, we got Brian Updike, we got Alex Hernandez, we got Chandra Sivaram, we got One Can Beats, and we got Brandon. Thank you so much for tuning in on the live stream. And yeah, I will see you guys again on the next one. Have a nice day to you too, and see you on the next one. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye. Let's save again, just to be safe. Type the chat, and yeah, that's it. Bye 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 bye. Let's see this ferry drifting. There you go. Such a skillful ferry driver right there. And yeah, bye 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 bye.